Out of the three Spider-Man, this was the hardest one to find. Today we'll be reviewing the final swing suit from Spider-Man No Way Home. And oh shit. Let's do this review. Here's the front of the figure, and here's the back of the figure. And if you can tell, this is supposed to be Tom Holland's iteration of Spider-Man at the end of the movie where he has the new suit of the MCU. And I'm going to be honest, it's my favorite suit out of all the Spider-Men. Yeah, I love Tobey's, but I'm going to be honest, I do prefer this suit. Unfortunately, this figure has one of the major flaws of being a re-release by technicality. Because the thing is, they've released a Tom Holland figure at least once every year, and it's always the same head sculpt. Hold on, maybe I can find my older one. So here is the Infinity Saga re-release of the Civil War Spider-Man. And here is the Tom Holland head. Yeah, it looks really familiar, right? Like almost a one-to-one. Maybe if they gave him a new sculpted head, then maybe I could accept it, but I've seen this head so many times that it's not even funny. But anyways, let's get into the articulation. Head can move slightly up and down. You can look down that far. Alright, I guess it's time to acknowledge this. Recently, when these figures were first released, there seemed to have been a lot of quality control issues. For example, there was a few people who posted on Reddit that their figures broke way too easily. I'll just edit in this part of the video when I get to that. Now I look back, I'm starting to notice something. I didn't realize before that Andrew Garfield is the same exact problem. It's not as bad as Tom's situation, but it is still pretty bad. These figures were originally supposed to release in January based off of pre-orders, but I guess they wanted to rush it for that good old Christmas money. Ooh, so cool. But hopefully mine will have the same issues that a lot of people have, and I will try to take care of this as well as possible. I am getting a display shelf set up soon. But let's get to the articulation. So, okay, well, we already have a problem. So this is how far Andrew Garfield's hand is able to go up. So Tom Holland can go that high. The problem is the figure's most likely to break like that. Yeah, I'm not risking it on camera. Of course, he's got your average arm swivel. Bend at the elbow. Oh my god. Yeah, this is another problem. My figure, it doesn't seem so bad, but from what I remember, the articulation on the arms is really tight, and like that. Like, it's okay. This is the average amount, but I'm gonna test it on the other hand just to make sure. Yeah, it is pretty tight. I'm not doing it on camera because I think I almost broke the figure trying to do that. He has an ab crunch, you know, the usual for these three Spider-Man figures. Wait, this is the ab crunch. Chest pose, sorry. There's a ratchet on the leg, but I don't think that's supposed to be there. From what I can tell, that's a ball joint on it. So this is either too tight, or I probably have a broken figure. Oh, the leg joint's too tight, dude. Hold on, I gotta figure out something. I'm gonna get a camera set up so that way I don't have to. Okay, now we're gonna try it. Nope. There we go. Proper. Oh my god, that was so annoying. The thigh swivel is perfectly fine. It's. Oh my god. Of course, you got the toe bend and the ankle pivot. Oh, okay. I just found a problem. So, you see this part right here? Yeah, this is, on this leg, it looks like a piece of where the ball joint should connect is missing. But on the other leg, there's none of that. What is this gap, Hasbro? What is this? Well, it's pretty clear that this figure has problems, but overall, the articulation is not bad. Oh, wait, I forgot to mention the butterfly joints. Not that it really matters. You'd barely notice even if you did pose it anyways. Yeah, overall, this figure is actually really annoying to handle, but if you can get it in a pose, it can do some decent ones. Now it's time to do the one that gives the pose easier, the accessories. So I don't know what Hasbro was thinking, but for some reason Tom Holland's Spider-Man got the most accessories out of all of the three. By God, was putting on this head really annoying. You gotta twist off the Peter head in order to actually get it on. We have wall crawling hands, obviously. And of course it's not Spider-Man without the Thwipper hands. Honestly, despite the many flaws this figure has, you could get some decent poses out of him. Obviously, if you take care of him well. Anyways, time for a size comparison. Here we have him next to Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, the Infinity Saga re-release Tom, the Marvel Legends No Way Home Sandman, the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, the Marvel Legends Japanese Spider-Man, the Marvel Legends No Way Home Green Goblin, and the Friendly Nate. If you plan on collecting this entire set, sadly like I plan to, then I do say pick this figure up without question. But if you just want to play with him, just be careful with it if you're going to play with it. Otherwise he'll fall and die. Best part about these figures is that you can find them at a store for 25 bucks. Well, except for Goblin, which makes no sense. Yeah, so overall, this figure is like a 6, maybe 6.5 out of 10. Nothing that special. Our next review will be